So there have been a few updates over the last few weeks, and we are a lot closer to getting this beta done. So I want to come in here and create a new project, and we're going to give it the always exciting name, testing. And what I'm going to go do is import some screens from Figma. So I've already copied the link from Figma, and take a couple of seconds. Here we go. So I'm going to go ahead and select all the screens, and as you'll see, these are a bunch of wireframes already created. We can see that they've pulled in the names, the file names from, or rather the frame names from Figma, and they've all come in as draft. Draft is pretty much the go-to tag, and the reason we've got tags here is that it allows you to be able to sort later on once you're getting busier. For example, this we could have this actually as wireframe, and then obviously we'd be able to filter by wireframes later, and perhaps if it was a high def, high resolution, then we'd be able to do that as well. And obviously we'd be able to filter and know where we are within the project by those tags. Obviously we can go ahead as well and change those screen names if we want to. So one of the things we've got going live now, this is all live, by the way. This isn't a prototype anymore. This isn't a Figma prototype, which is cool. What we can do is, for example, if this screen is now at a place where we want, for example, maybe, we've already gone through a few things. We've said, actually we need to, we've already agreed that we need to add a cancel here. Now, obviously, this is just an example because we would typically do this within the comment section within the team. We'd come in and we would give our feedback on this screen, and that would be done by the comments here. But obviously, we can add additional commentary here and anything else we feel that we need to get the most out of this particular screen. So once we got to a place where we were happy and we said, okay, this is not going any further now. We're now going to take this over to a high resolution design. What we do is we go ahead and lock this screen here. Now what that means is no one else can touch it, and this is done now. So no further changes can be made to a lock screen. Only the account admin, you as in the person who signed up, can do that. So we're going to go ahead and say, don't show me this again, or you don't want to see this every time you lock a screen. So now we can't actually make any edits here until we came in and were to unlock this again, and then you can see this is locked. So yeah, so that's the lock screen feature, which is obviously very important when you're in the product design cycle. We don't want any further changes to be made here. This is the latest version of this cycle. This is the latest version of this design. Everyone on the team will have access to that, and everyone on the team will know that this is the final version of this screen. Of course, that doesn't mean that you can't go through the rest of the screens, continue to make changes, continue to give feedback. The commenting and feedback system is currently being built, as is the live preview version, which will essentially be the presentation that you can give to both internal and external stakeholders, where they can go and give their feedback in a more presentation style view, something which perhaps non-technical stakeholders will be more inclined to get involved with. Don't want them jumping around Figma files. A lot of them aren't happy to be there, so we'll give them a more traditional presentation view. So that's the update on the locked feature, comments and presentation to come, and then we will pretty much be ready to get people in here. So if you are interested in coming in and checking it out and trying it out, then just let me know and we will sort that